Live from New York, it's Display TV. I've got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Yes, do you? Ooh, I got that Friday feeling, baby. That Friday feeling. How are we all doing today? Everybody feeling good? The joy of the weekend approaching, the freedom of a Friday. Yes, friends, we doing good? We feel, I mean, clearly I am. You know, you can feel my energy. I'm in good spirits. I got some rest. I'm excited to relax a little bit. And of course, I'm so psyched that you're all here with me to wrap up this week. This is our final show. Let's make it the best one, right? Let's make it the best one ever. Gary Michael, good to see you. We've got Dennis Ultima. Oh, Queen. Should I bring a tiara next week? Thank you so much for that. Jenny Girl is here. We've got Markian32 here. Zaza Zoo, T. Riley. Lady971 is in the chat. Who else? Physiogram, Mark Foot. Everyone, Most Arrow, China Thug, Cam7, La Andrade. I think I just got almost everyone that's tuning in the chat. Shout outs are free, baby, right? Doesn't that make you feel a little bit special, getting a shout out? Well, you know, I'm gonna help you tonight give that special feeling to someone else, because one of the things we're gonna be talking about tonight on the show is Dolby Live. So if you go live, you can literally interact with your friends and family and followers in real time and give shout outs. And there's the beauty of, you know, doing that and sort of showing people things in real time and being able to converse with them and answer questions in real time. So we're gonna be talking about that tonight. We're gonna be talking about other types of posts. We are going to talk about how to earn money on display. And of course, it's Follow Friday, which is my absolute favorite. So that means we're highlighting 2 creators on this app that are making great original content. Maybe you'll wanna follow them. Maybe you'll just get inspired by the types of content that they're posting. And frankly, they don't even know that I'm going to be highlighting them yet. So maybe they'll be in the chat and they'll be surprised, and it'll be a pleasant way to end their week. But friends, we also got trivia, right? At the end of it all, we finished with a game of trivia. That's coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern, $500, 10 questions. And of course, if you stay in the stream right now with me, that means you get a trivia answer, right? Free answer just for tuning in early and being a part of the party. Yes, 8 o'clock, Cam7, that's right, but you came early, so you get an answer and you get to hang out. Does anybody have, you know what, I haven't asked this in so long. Does anybody have any questions about this app? Is there anything aside from our regularly scheduled program that you all would like answered tonight? Or has anybody been exploring the app and something's come up and you have something that you want to ask? This is the right place. This is the forum for that, so let me know. What's up, Newness Wendy? Welcome back. Quiz Paparazzi's here. Good morning, Daniel. Waking up in the Philippines. We just met over on the live stream. I'm glad you made it over. Oh, Mark, you want to visit HQ? You want to visit like in here? Okay. Well, right now this is on a camera that is on a tripod, so that is a bit difficult in the present moment. But duly noted, and like maybe we can give you a tour coming soon. You'll have to, I hear your request and I want to make that happen for you. So definitely this will be the place to see it. For anybody that saw, we've been coming out with some exciting announcements. Yesterday we streamed from the metaverse about infinite reality. So there's a lot happening here in the app that's very, very exciting. And if you come here, this is the place to hear about it. Or I'll direct you to the place to hear about it. But Mark, that's great. I love that idea. Chaz, yes. The Fly is trying to get camera time tonight. And let's just say, you know, we appreciate you. It's always nice to have a co-star to banter with. So Fly, if you want to come back, it is nice to riff with somebody else. Okay, let's find out. Let's riff with you. How was your week, everybody? How'd we do? How'd we do with this week? Did we make it through okay? You did the dang thing. You did your best. You did your time. Which one of these resonates with you the most? How was your week? Oof, baby, I did the dang thing. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back right now. I made it. I made it. Sometimes it gets hard along the way, but you know what? We power through, and then we get to the end. This too shall pass, right? We always get through, and then we get to come together with our friends and something like this, and it makes it all better. All right, 55% of you did your best. I love that. Positivity. You put your best foot forward. You are making the most of the week. That is great. We have 36% of you with me. You did the dang thing, right? Maybe it wasn't our best, you know? Like, there were flaws in my week. I take responsibility for that. I could have done better at a couple of things. But for those of you that did your best, I bow down to you. Well done. And for those of you who did your time, I feel that too. I really, really do. But we made it. It's Friday here. It's Saturday. In some of the other countries, right? The Philippines, it's already Saturday morning. So we made it through. What do we got planned? Does anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? Let's hang out. Let's chat. Let's pow it. Let me know in the chat right now if you have any fun plans for the weekend. And I'm going to get started with how we earn money on display. Maybe I'll shout out your plans as you write them. Okay, so how to earn, which you know what? Honestly, this is a great subject because if you give me your plans, I'm going to tell you what you should be posting based on those plans, right? I'm going to give you a little bit of some inspiration, how to turn your plans, your weekend plans, into money. So, how to earn, you gotta be posting. The first way that you earn money on display is that your posts are circulating in other people's feeds. Every 3 posts, there's an ad. The money from that ad goes 50% to display and 50% to the creators whose posts appear above that ad. Mark Foot is cleaning. Oh, Mark, you're giving me a hard topic, but you know what, Mark? I see it now. You could do let's say you're mopping. You could film a karaoke video using the mop as your mic. Or, let's go a different direction. You could do your top 3 cleaning tips and take a picture before and after you clean. How about that? Look, I can make post ideas from anything. Who else? Let's play a game. Who's got weekend plans? I will turn it into a post for you. Let me know in the chat. Welcome, Tim Dozer. Good to see you. All right, we're talking about how to earn on display. We've gone over the first way. The second way is the support me button. This is a little yellow S. It says support me on the bottom right of another creator's post. You tap that, you're taken to an ad. The money from that ad goes 50% to display, 50% to the creator you just supported. So again, this is going out of your way to help other creators get paid. But as you know, what you give to others generally comes back to you. So if you're going out of your way to help other creators get paid, they're probably going to go out of their way to help you get paid as well. Is this what we're finding? Are people reciprocating on this app? Let me know. I have questions about that too. Daniel, I'm so happy to hear that my explanation is clear. Again, if you have any questions along the way, I can see what you're commenting. I'm happy to help in real time right now. What's up, Kathy Davis? Welcome to the stream. Cam7, how much do you earn when it circulates? Great question. So it really depends on how much advertisers are paying for that spot. So it varies. But the way that you can check what you earned is you go to your display bank and you can actually see the breakdown of all of these items. So if it says dividends and you see the amount next to dividends, those are your dividends earned by the circulation that day, in that particular day. Now, if it says supported content, that would be people pressing the support me button on your content, and you'll see a dollar amount next to that. So you can actually see what you're earning from each of these different ways that you can earn on display. Does that make sense? Let me know. Again, it really depends on how much an advertiser is paying for a spot because the price points vary, but whatever you make, you will see in your display bank account broken down by dividends, supported content, and your third way that you earn money, which is your invited network. So we want to invite our friends because it literally helps us make additional money. Let's show you how you invite your friends. So if you go to your main menu and you tap invite your friends, then you are going to be given a link. You also have the ability to use a QR code. Now, if you copy this link or your QR code and post it to your socials, you text it to your friends or family, and they set up a profile using this code or this link, whenever they start earning money and whenever they keep earning money forever and ever and ever, you will make 10% of those earnings. So 10% of whomever you bring to this app, you make for eternity. That's a long time. But you know what I mean? There's no expiration date on it. So you bring someone here, maybe it takes them a while to start getting acclimated, but they eventually start earning, you still see the 10% off their earnings. So make sure you're using those links. It's the way that we're able to trace those people to you. So if you're just telling someone to download display or text them, hey, download display, we don't have the ability to make sure that we know that you brought that person here. So make sure you're using your links. What else? Oh, good. I'm so glad, Cam, that helped. Kathy Davis, I'm not sure what you were talking about. It wasn't so good this week. Maybe it was in reference to people supporting you back. I don't know. Clarify. I'm curious. Tim is in the house. Yes, yes, yes. All the gang is here. Okay. Daniel, you can invite your friends on other social media platforms. What I would do is copy your link and put it in, let's say, your story or in a post. In the caption, put your link there, and hopefully your friends, your family, the people that are following you on other platforms can see that link and use it to set up. Okay, let's talk about the types of posts. Since posting is so important, and since posting is the way that you earn money on display, let's break down the different types of posting that you can do within this app. Okay, so some of these you probably already know, but I'm gonna go through the basics because I think we have some newcomers here, and I wanna make sure everybody's up to speed. So if you go to your profile, this is where you're gonna generate a post from. You're gonna tap on that plus sign on the bottom in the circle. Once you tap on that, you'll see your camera roll, but what we wanna do is first address the fact that you can take a photo in real time. So let's say you're out on a walk, you see a gorgeous sunrise, and you want to take a photo in real time. You can do that by tapping that camera icon, taking a photo, and posting it right then and there. Now, let's say you already took your photo, it's in your camera roll. You want to go back and post it now that you have some time. You can do that as well. Let's tap that photo in the top left corner, that snowy looking photo, and you'll see that it generates a green check mark. That means that photo's been selected. Let's tap next. We've got our photo. Guess I'm gonna need a jacket. Let's type in a little caption. Yes, guess I need a jacket. The weather is fluctuating here in New York. I've been bringing a jacket everywhere, to be honest with you. I think it's supposed to snow again this weekend. So we're gonna type a caption. I encourage you to add your story. Add why you're posting this. It could be something clever or witty like this, but maybe you don't have anything funny to say. Maybe you just wanna say, hey, I'm out for my morning walk, or I take this walk every day, or oh my goodness, not more snow. Like, use this to tell your perspective on the photo that you're posting. Now let's tap visibility and see what that looks like. All right, we've got public, we've got private, and we've got exclusive. Public means that's gonna go out to everybody, or everybody has the ability to see it. Private means only your followers and friends can see it. And exclusive actually means that someone would have to tap support me, that support me button that I mentioned. Remember how they have to watch an ad and then you get paid? So if you do an exclusive post, that would mean someone has to tap the support me button in order to be able to view that piece of content. So literally, they can't see your content unless they're taking the time to watch an ad and help you get paid. So again, I don't suggest doing this with all of your content, but every once in a while, it's nice to do that and ensure that people are taking the time to tap the support me button so that they can see your content. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to our posting options. Now, we've got text as well. That's the bottom left. Let's tap text. Maybe we don't have a photo, right? Maybe we just have words that we want to say. Words can go far too. Words can communicate a lot. Let's type in Happy Friday, because it is a happy Friday indeed. We're gonna highlight that, and then we're gonna select a color, because we're feeling creative. Let's do purple. And then we're going to share that to our feed, and people can literally support that in the same way. So you don't have to take a photo. You could say something. Maybe you want to write a haiku about display, I don't know, or whatever your day is, right? Or a little limerick or something. You can literally write something and post that and get paid for that post too. All right, let's go back one more time to our posting options. We've got Dolby Live here. Again, this is what I was doing prior to this show, and it's a great way for all of you to connect in real time with your followers and your friends. So let's tap Dolby Live. That'll take us to this screen, and then when you're ready to go live, you would tap live, and you would be live. Lots of live, right? We get it. let's go live. That's what would happen. You would go live with your friends, followers. You could take them on a little tour around your space. You could show them your pets. Maybe you could make a dish. You could cook something in the kitchen. Lots of ways that you can go live and show people a little something that they might not be able to see through a post. So I've just explained a lot of different posting options. Maybe you are aware of these. Maybe you were not. So I want to know, what of these are you most excited to try? Of these features I just went over, what sort of ones are you most excited to try? Is it Dolby Livestream? Is it exclusive posts? Or is it editing tools? We just talked about a lot of them, and maybe you're feeling hyped. Maybe you're gonna try one out this weekend. Again, I keep doing this segment and forgetting about exclusive posts. I think I'm gonna have to do an exclusive post soon and make sure people are tapping support me on my content. We've got 42% saying Dolby Livestream, 32% saying exclusive posts, and 21% saying editing tools. People are still getting in their comments in. Great, I'm excited to see your lives. If you've gone live already, tell me, what have we been going live about? Are we just chilling, hanging out, being our authentic, real selves? That's really what it's about, right? Feeling human, relatable, showing people a little glimpse behind the curtain. That's what I like to see. 46% of you. All right, I expect a lot of live stream notifications this weekend. That's so great. All right, friends, I think it might be time for what some of you definitely come in here for, which is it's time to give away a trivia answer. Trivia is coming up in about 15 minutes. $500 is up for grabs. And if you tune in early, we like to reward you. So we're going to put up question 8. I want to see how all of you do for no points, no money. You don't lose anything. Just see how you do. No Google, right? And then I'm going to reveal the correct answer after I see what you all weighed in on. So you're going to have a leg up on anyone who didn't tune in early. So let's take a look at what our question 8 is from tonight's game. All right. All of the following Beatles contemporaries are present on their 1967 rock album cover, except Dion, Bob Dylan, Dean Martin. Do you know this iconic album cover? Can you picture it? Do you know exactly who's on it and who's not? This is a hard question. You're basically playing Where's Waldo with this. Who was not present on this 1967 rock album cover? Let's see who knows it. Don't look up the picture. I mean, even if you did, that would still be pretty hard to figure out. Right now, we've got a pretty even split, don't we? We've got 29% of you saying Dion. We've got 31% of you saying Bob Dylan, and we've got 40% saying Dean Martin. What's it going to be? How confident are we out there about this one? Again, you would have to have some pretty crazy album art knowledge in order to get this. But it looks like some of you do have that crazy knowledge, because we've got 41% of you tapping Dean Martin, and it is in fact Dean Martin. That's right. So now I ask 42% of you, how'd you know it? Did you pull up the photo? Was it a lucky guess? I remember China Thug yesterday was saying that when in doubt, guess B. But this wasn't a case of B, right? This was a C tonight. So if you got it right, tell me right now in the chat, how did you know this answer? Lucky guess. You love that artwork. You love the Beatles. Tell me how you knew it. In the meantime, I love this, Mark Foot. You go live at lunch. Hashtag live lunch. Do you share what you're eating over a meal? What is the topic? Do you just talk about what's going on that day, Mark? That's so cool. I love that. That's great inspiration for other people on here. All right, I'm trying to scroll back through all the comments while you guys write in, how did you know the answer to that question? How do we know it? Okay. Oh, Kathy Davis, your dividends have been lower. You were busy. You didn't post as much. Okay, be gentle. You're very active on the app. You're doing great. I love seeing your posts on here. Okay. Keith Cat says, I was a fan. Oh, and JDM1 says, I read the question incorrectly, but I still got the right answer. I love when that happens. Ooh, your heart stops for a minute. You're like, darn it, I didn't read it right, but then you get it. Okay, Sheena, lucky guess. Okay, David Roberts, big Beatles fan, knew the cover well. And Tyler, big Dean Martin fan, just knew. Gummy Nuggets, your choir sang Sgt. Pepper. I love that. That's so great. It's always fun to know how people know random bits of trivia, right? I always find it interesting because some things I truly am an expert in, and then other things I have no idea. Just like Chaz has no idea who the Beatles even are. Thank you for that, Chaz. Okay, well, I have some people that I want you to get to know tonight that maybe you're not familiar with. It's our Follow Friday segment here on Display TV, and this is where I highlight 2 creators that are creating awesome original content, showing up consistently, doing the work on this app. So let's kick it off with our first one. This is Meg1 from the UK. Meg has some great content, and honestly, is just a fabulous person. She's awesome. So this first image that you see here, she said, "Good morning, Display. Here's a bit of street art in progress." Love this. I love seeing around, you know, what's going on in people's cities, the art around, the culture. This is really, really cool. And the fact that it's in progress and you sort of see that perspective of the artist with the spray can. Awesome. We've got a Mark Foot adding, validating my choice. I love her. Fatima says, whoa. Yeah, Kathy Davis, love Meg1. Her content is so great. And she's just, like I said, one of the sweetest people, very engaged on this app. Go check her out. Okay, let's keep it going with Meg1 because I want to show you. I don't need to tell you so much. Her work speaks for itself. She said, here he is again, my old friend. He's expecting some treats from me. Kind of jealous of this friendship with a sheep. I've always wanted to do goat yoga. I haven't done it yet, but like, oof. Look at these cute little cuddly. I just want as many cute cuddly creatures in my life as possible, and I don't get to see sheep in this way that often. If I had a sheep outside my door, I would totally feed them every single day. So I love that. That's so cool, Meg. All right, next up, we've got Proud Mama. Her son passed to get into the Royal Navy. Let's give a shout out to her son. That's awesome. Congratulations. Oh, that feeling. Do we have any fellow mamas in the chat right now? Any other moms in the chat? Yes, Mark Foot. Congratulations. So great. We got to cheer on our community. It's so awesome. Okay, next we have Happy New Year from my daughter Hannah. So we got a boy and a girl in the family. She wanted to prove that her slice was bigger than her head. And let's weigh in. I would say her slice is 100% bigger than her head. Also, what do we think? Are we pepperoni people? Are we classic cheese? Are we pineapple on pizza? What do we got going on in pizza preferences? Yeah, Fatima, I would say yes, it is too. That slice is definitely bigger. Mark Foot, you know, I'm gonna say yes with you. Bacon is delightful on pizza, and I have done that, and I will continue to do it. So I'm glad you chimed in on that. Chico just says yes to pizza. Flat out, doesn't matter what kind, yes to pizza. Always yes. All right, next from Meg1, we've got these traditional Cornish ice cream cones in a village called Holmfirth in Yorkshire. We've got bubblegum, peach, raspberry, banana, and walnut. Okay, that, first of all, does anybody know what a Cornish ice cream cone is? Because it looks like an ice cream cone to me, but I have a feeling there might be some subtle difference here. So if you know, tell me in the chat, but love this. Love a colorful tree. This is such an aesthetically pleasing photo. It makes me want to go get ice cream. By the way, I heard the ice cream man outside today, which I don't know if I agree with. It's not warm here in New York, so I don't understand what's going on. Let's go to our next Follow Friday. We've got this one from Moonlight. Moonlight's our second Follow Friday. Moonlight also goes by Nora Ray, by the way. Moonlight is the handle if you're looking to look them up, but Nora Ray is her name. So I love that Nora adds a little bit of her own, graphics to every single photo she takes. It's really great. So for this one, for instance, we've got Friday, coffee, sun, and then she wrote in the caption, is all I need today. And again, this is just taking a really simple photo, like a cup of coffee, some cute little nails, a nice manicure, and giving it a little something extra, turning it into something artistic. It's great. Next, we've got Happy Friday. Again, simple shot. I know you all can take photos like this. Adding a little text to it, some little pizzazz makes it extra special. And plus you feel it's personal. You've got this individual wishing you a happy Friday. I love it. Okay, maybe it's the ride home even. Next up, we've got Hello March, taking this beautiful little rosebud that's starting to form. It's not a rosebud, I don't know why I said that. This flower bud starting to form with some water droplets. And next up from Moonlight, we've got this one. It says Happy Splash Day. Look at all these crocheted Disney characters. We're adding just splashes of color getting a little artistic here, which I love. And then finally, we've got this one. It says, I need vitamin C. Classic, gorgeous ocean shot. Can't go wrong with some water, the foaming, meeting, you know, the stones. It's great. We got a little sea pun. I love it, right, Fatima? It is really cool. Just taking all these simple photos and making them her own. And I appreciate the extra step that she goes in order to share these. So friends, that's it for Follow Friday. Nora and Meg, great job. And we've got trivia coming up in a little bit. For those of you that tuned in early, you already got the answer to question 8, but we've got 10 questions for you and $500 in cash. I'll see you there. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new game of Display Trivia live from New York City. And welcome to the first day of the rest of your lives. Okay, maybe I'm getting a little bit carried away, but I'm just trying to hype you guys up. Not only did you have an amazing week here on Display Trivia, but I'm sure you killed it out there in the real world too, especially if you're an exterminator or a butcher. Just killing it. Absolutely slaying. Because really, you all are awesome. And I mean it, like from the bottom of my heart. And the top and the sides of my heart too. Really all the parts of my heart. I'm not leaving any out. But I could gush about our display bees all day, every day. Why don't I put my money where my mouth is and show you how much I appreciate you by helping you all take home some money, yeah? You like that? Okay. Well, then you're going to want to listen up to these rules. You'll have 10 seconds each to answer 10 questions. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi and that you're holding your phone vertically so that when a new question pops up on the screen, you can pick the right one. The questions will get harder as we go, so make sure to choose carefully because once you tap, there's no going back. Don't worry though, because if you get one wrong, you can keep playing along. Okay, cool. Pribis, yeah, cool it with the rhymes today. I don't even know my own strength. Your winnings will show up in your display bank if you're active in the app and have a completed profile. Now, as always, I've got a quick warm-up question for no points at all. Tell me, would you rather work for the weekend, work it on the runway, work up a sweat? Which one? Why does it all work, right? Can't we rest for the weekend or relax on the runway or sleep up a sweat? Actually, now that I think about it, I get quite sweaty in my sleep. Is that TMI? It's TMI. Anyway, it looks like 47% of you chose work for the weekend. So let's do it. It's almost the weekend, but it is time for Display Trivia. Question 1. Which of the following is not a type of cheese? Cheddar, brie, leather pants. Which of the following is not a type of cheese? Cheddar, brie, leather pants. Okay, I'll bite. What's the deal with cheese and why do we like it so much? I want to know what the pitch meeting was like for cheese. So we've got this new concept, cheese. Okay, we're listening. Now check this out. It's going to taste great on literally everything. Great. How do we make it? You know that stuff that comes out of a cow? Yeah. Well, you let that get moldy. Yeah, you lost us. So yeah, cheese is weird in concept, but astounding in execution. I'll raise a glass of milk to that. Leather pants might come from the same place as cheese, but I wouldn't shred them and add them to my tacos. No, you don't want to do that. 93% of you got that. The rest of you, I don't know what's going on, but question 2, here we go. The main character of the 2001 movie starring Reese Witherspoon is known for what signature hair color? Blonde, brunette, auburn. The main character of the 2001 movie starring Reese Witherspoon is known for what signature hair color? Blonde, brunette, auburn. This movie was later made into a Broadway musical, which really makes me wonder, why not make more blockbuster films into musicals? I mean, we've all seen Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, but have we ever seen it with a show-stopping 11 o'clock number? I mean, and The Godfather was good, I guess, but you know what I always kind of thought it lacked? Jazz hands. I mean, I'm not even gonna get into Citizen Kane. Severely lacking in, yes, top hats and canes. The movie in question, of course, is Legally Blonde, right? 91% of you knew that. And we're ready for question 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. Question 3. Name the body parts that carry blood away from the heart, arteries, intestines, or ventricles. Name the body parts that carry blood away from the heart, arteries, intestines, ventricles. Seriously, shout out to the heart. She's just in your chest doing the most. Girl, you are a workaholic. Seriously, take the day off. I mean, like the stomach, she only works hourly, and the brain spends a third of her life literally sleeping on the job. The heart, the girl boss organ of the body. Nights and weekends, no, she is always on call. Also, I'll say it, the girl's got great rhythm. But who's there helping her out? Making sure deliveries go out on time? That would be the arteries. Veins are what bring deoxygenated blood back to the heart for a tune-up. 93% of you got that. Your heart's in the game. Question 4. Which of the following measurements is the longest? Mile, nautical mile, kilometer. Which of the following measurements is the longest? Mile, nautical mile, kilometer. Look, guys, why does it always have to be a contest with you? Like, can we just agree that all measurements are equal? What's that? Oh, that totally defeats the purpose of having measurements. Okay, well, you know what? Let me ask this. Are they really so important? Do I need to know how many miles away the hospital is? Sure, I mean, I'm about to give birth and I live in a rural area, but really? Measurements are so uptight. Come on, guys. I'm all about the journey, not the destination. Oh, the journey is 300 miles on foot? Okay, you know what? Never mind. I should have checked that one sooner. Of these measurements, a kilometer is the shortest, followed by a mile, and followed directly after that by a nautical mile. I'm not sure why the ocean needed its own miles, but here we are. 81% of you knew it. Question 5. What is interesting about the name of Pantone's 2022 color of the year? It's alliterative, it's a palindrome, it rhymes. What is interesting about the name of Pantone's 2022 color of the year? It's alliterative, it's a palindrome, it rhymes. Every year, Pantone puts all the colors in a ring and makes them fight for supremacy. Hunger Games style. All the colors can go in, but only one can come out. I don't know why we need to decide which color is the best every year, because it's not like there are new colors, but if it sparks joy, fine, we'll keep it. Literally, a color war. I love it. Love it. The color that beat out all the others in 2022 was a light bluish purple shade that goes by the name of Very Perry. And even if the color isn't really your thing, you got to admit, this rhyme is pretty fun to say, right? 80% of you got that. Very Perry. It rhymes indeed. Halfway there. Question 6. In the viral Damn Daniel video, this type of shoe is specifically mentioned. White Vans, black Chucks, gray Nikes. In the viral Damn Daniel video, this type of shoe is specifically mentioned. White Vans, black Chucks, gray Nikes. Damn Daniel! I love this video. I love it. It did great work in celebrating shoes. Shoes really deserve more acknowledgement. I mean, we continually walk all over them, but they tend to be the most important part of the outfit. Who's down there every step of the way, literally making sure that you don't get a nail in your foot? That's shoes. Sure, underwear prevents chafing, and shirts make sure that you don't get sauce on your chest, which, by the way, is the only good reason that I can think of to wear a shirt. But shoes, they are the foundation of the outfit. And in this video, the person off camera makes sure to shout out Daniel's white Vans. And I gotta admit, they were pretty on point. Damn, Daniel with the white Vans. 92% of you knew it. Question 7. The instrument adapted into a euphonium for marching bands translates to what in a symphony? Trumpet, tuba, French horn. The instrument adapted into a euphonium for marching bands translates to what in a symphony? Trumpet, tuba, French horn. Symphonies and bands are typically made out of musical instruments. But what about all the other non-musical instruments? You got surgical instruments, dental instruments, scientific instruments are important for measuring. Don't you think maybe these instruments would like to be included? Yeah, rock out on that Erlenmeyer flask. You get in there, Scalpel. Take it away with a solo. Wow, this talk has been instrumental in helping me work out some issues. The instrument that we're looking for is the tuba. That thing's too big to take on the road. Tuba it is. 83% of you got it. Well done. Question 8. All of the following Beatles contemporaries are present on their 1967 rock album cover except Dion, Bob Dylan, Dean Martin. All of the following Beatles contemporaries are present on their 1967 rock album cover except Dion, Bob Dylan, Dean Martin. This album cover is pretty iconic. I'm sure we've all seen it. And I love it because it's basically the Where's Waldo of historical and cultural figures. And Waldo, I mean, that guy is a trip. Waldo, maybe if you don't want people to find you, I don't know, change clothes every now and then, please tell me you watch those things. I mean, could you imagine? We find out Waldo is not only chronically sneaky, but also unhygienic. Hey, so I found Waldo, but I think he needs a shower. So Maybe let's find one of those too. Waldo is not on the Sgt. Pepper's album cover, but Bob Dylan and Dion are. Dean Martin didn't make the cut, but maybe next time, Dino, maybe next time. 88% of you got that. We gave that away during the pre-show. Question 9. A play by Greek playwright Sophocles would use all of the following devices except Coryphaeus, Stadion, Dithyramb. A play by Greek playwright Sophocles would use all of the following devices except Coryphaeus, Stadion, Dithyramb. We have a lot to thank the Greeks for. I mean, they gave us drama, democracy, athletic competition. But my personal favorite, and I think the most important thing that they gave us, come on, Mamma Mia. I mean, come on. Try setting that movie literally anywhere else. It doesn't work. Can we see Meryl Streep running through the streets of Cincinnati, dancing, jiving, or having the time of her life? No, it doesn't work. Sophocles didn't write Mamma Mia. He could never. But his plays utilize Coryphaeus, lead chorus members, dithyrambs, chants and poems used in Greek plays. But a stadion is just a name for an ancient Greek race. 84% of you got that. And speaking of races, damn, Daniel, we're already at the end of this one. It's time for the final question. Question 10. Select the false statement about black holes. The singularity is hidden by the event horizon. They are all formed by collapsing stars. They emit no light. Select the false statement about black holes. The singularity is hidden by the event horizon. They are all formed from collapsing stars. They emit no light. Who's the Debbie Downer of your friend group? Every friend group has one, you know? And in celestial bodies, that's basically the role that a black hole plays. Literally sucks the light out of every social situation because their gravitational mass is such that no light can escape them. Okay, wow, I was just trying to talk about the argument I had with my boss, but thanks, Jessica, for always making it about you. By the way, if any scientists are listening, I think Jessica would make a really great name for a black hole. And the only statement here that does not accurately represent them is that they are formed from collapsing stars. They are all formed. Some of them are, right? But even the one at the center of our own galaxy, the Milky Way, has mysterious origins. What's annoying, though, is that she thinks the entire galaxy revolves around her. It kind of does. So how do we do? 74% of you got that last one, which is very hard, in my opinion. Very hard. So if you got that, you should be proud of yourself. You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you're getting paid. Who says that with me every single time? I would like to know. We have 335 winners tonight, splitting that $500. Was it you? Shout yourself out in the chat right now. Shout out your score. What are you ending this week's trivia streak on? Was it a win? Mark Foot, chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner. I love when I mess up. Thanks for pointing that out. Oh gosh, Most Arrow 110, Cam 7 out of 10. Oh Daniel, I'm so glad that you enjoyed the trivia. Oni Wow got a 9 out of 10. Kadpod got an 8 out of 10. 4 out of 10 for Mr. 9821. You went to the bathroom after you got out, but you came back to say that you got a 4 out of 10, which I appreciate. All right. Tam Abdu, it's okay. 0 out of 10. 8 tonight, Jenny. That's amazing. Ashnor Kaur, 10 out of 10. Friends, bravo. You did it. We made it. It's Friday or Saturday, wherever you are. Take a rest, take a beat, and I'll see you next week on display.